Oh, we got some juicy ones. Let's do MMA news. This one's an interesting one. This comes from a UFC fighter. He says, my family members were celebrating UFC 310 when I lost to Vicente Luque. This is for Themba Gorimbo. Themba Gorimbo did not get support from the slew of family members after his 4-fight win streak came to an end in a devastating fashion at UFC 310. I think he lost by submission, if I remember correctly. Gorimbo took a massive leap in competition to face perennial welterweight contender Vicente Luque in December as a replacement fighter. So basically at the last minute he jumped in to fight. So that means he didn't get much of a training camp going into this. He wasn't necessarily prepping and getting ready for this fight. Someone dropped out and he jumped in to fight against one of the top level fighters. Luque showed the vast difference in experience levels as he put Gorimbo to sleep in less than a minute with a vicious anaconda choke. Speaking to the Pivot, Gorimbo revealed that he was sent videos of family members actually enjoying the aftermath of his loss.
When I go online, like one of my cousins, I can't speak his name, but like he messaged me that the day after I lost this last fight, some of my cousins were celebrating my loss. They were all celebrating my loss. And he sent me a video of them in a place where we were 15 years ago, this small circle in Danun. And these cousins of mine were celebrating my loss. And do you know how much that eats you?
Yeah. The 33-year-old is completely stunned by his family's reaction to the lopsided loss, but believes it's because they asked him for things that he couldn't possibly provide.
Because all I try to do is better for everybody. People start feeling entitled that like someone will message and say, can you give me 5,000? Where will I get? People think that I'm in the UFC, I'm a millionaire. I'm not. Maybe one day I will be. But like, it's the reality that I'm not, and I cannot afford to do that. And imagine if you have 20 people coming to you and saying the same stuff. You understand the life that is an athlete. Like when you're coming from a poor background with the families, you also have like family problems, right? Family dramas and stuff like that. Let's say for me, I have family dramas too. Like let's say after my last fight, leading up to this fight, I had a lot of online family problems and stuff like that. Some of my family members going to my sponsors trying to pitch them, say, hey, don't sponsor this guy like this. Like,
they went to his sponsors to try to get rid of them? I ain't never seen nothing like that, but that's interesting.
And then you have those fights, and then you want to defend yourself, and you go and fight back on, you know, like online, and you fight back. And then when you have your own family members celebrating your loss, that's tough, bro.
You gotta figure out who on your side and who ain't, though, to be honest.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, Preach about to share something personal.
This journey started like in 2015, where we started filming and stuff.
Yeah, end of 2015, early 2016, correct.
And there's an expression that I didn't really understand back then. And I said, it's lonely at the top. I'm like, well, if it's lonely at the top, it's because you chose to be lonely at the top. With this journey, one of the advancement of this journey is crazy because some people in the community said we would fail. Some people in the community said that you would never achieve anything. Some people said that I would fail. Keep advancing and then you don't fail. Some people don't believe in what you do and stuff and laughing. And then it doesn't happen, and then you hit a big thing, and then it's lonely at the top because people see you as succeeding, and some people are happy for you, but some other people are bitter because of their shortcomings, and then they lack self-awareness. They have a lot of audacity and lack self-awareness, and would never put the blame on them. It's never them that, you know, are in charge of their destiny or in charge of what they do. It's always others or other things, and the family members calling the sponsors, or some people that are going to be jealous. They're going to act like you don't deserve it, that they deserve it, but you didn't deserve it.
Isn't that the whole crabs in the barrel? That is crabs in the barrel.
That is exactly what that is.
You gotta fight for your right to be able to enjoy whatever content you want wherever you are. Yeah, there's a known fact that sometimes you cannot access different content from different platforms because of your location. Well, you need to change your location or fool them that you're not where you are. For that, you need a VPN changer. Well, a VPN changer does just that. It's a application that changes the location of your phone. Voila. So you're able to enjoy the full potential of those platforms. But Surfshark does better than that because Surfshark is a VPN changer. Whenever you travel and you use the Wi-Fi and it's unprotected, yeah, you could use that, but it encrypts your information before sending it out there. So whoever wants to steal your information, well, you have a layer of security. And on top of that, with one subscription of Surfshark, you could do multiple unlimited devices. You could put it on your laptop, on your home station, on your phone, on your iPad. You could put it wherever you want and enjoy it for the same price. That's the Surfshark price. If you want to profit of that wonderful deal, please click on the link below. You're going to be able to have 4 months extra, and you have a 30-day money-back warranty. So for some reason you're not using it the way you want to use it, or whatever, it's cool. But why would you? You know what I mean? So click on the link below and get yours and be able to enjoy all the content from wherever you want, whenever you want.
That is the scorpion and the frog.
100%.
Or is it a turtle? I don't know.
It's a frog.
Got you. Thank you. If you don't know the story, basically
Tell
a
the
scorpion
story.
wants to get across the river, can't. He asks for a frog to help, but the frog's like, well, you're a scorpion, you're going to bite me. He's like, no, I won't, because if you do, we'll both drown. So then the frog says, okay. The scorpion hops on his back. They try to get across the river, and then halfway through, the frog feels something, stinging him, and it's a scorpion. And he's like, what are you going to do? Why are you doing that? We're both going to die. And the scorpion says, well, I'm a scorpion. It's my nature. Right?
That's it.
And they both die. And it's just one of them stories where it's just
nobody
like,
crosses.
yeah,
Nobody crosses.
nobody crosses.
So it's really that.
There will be people who will destroy you, even if it means their own destruction.
And even in your family, sometimes it's like right now I choose who comes to my house. It's not because you know me that you're gonna come to my house. It's not because you know me that you're gonna be in the sanctity of the peaceness of my house, the way it's calm and everything. I don't want you to disrupt that. And some people really just want to go to your house to disrupt things, to be nosy about things. I have people that I grew up with that are saying shit about me right now. There's people in my family asking for money because I gave them money once. I had to put them in their places. I had to be like, listen, that person came to me and said, yo, where's my money at? I'm like, no, that's the thing that you got me fucked up with. It's my money. It's mine. And I give it to you just as a gesture like that because I had it. If I have it, I have it. I'll give it to you. If I don't have it, I won't give it to you. If I have it and I don't want to give it to you, I won't. Don't be thinking that this is your money or you're entitled to anything of that. You see, me, I'm not like any of those other people. I'm not gonna fall through this kind of bullying thing. Okay? Know your role. Stay in your lane. I said that to an elder. There's people in your family that are gonna talk shit. There's people in your family that are gonna create rumors. It is lonely at the top. When I came into this journey, I saw this motherfucker and I said, I see how Abba was moving, and it was like, one thing that Abba was always saying is like, yo, I keep my circle tight. The more I advance, the more people I cut off. And to be honest, if you go into a journey and you become great, you're going to have to do that too.
I will disagree with your saying. I don't think it's only the top. I think it's just lonely, period. Just because you're around people doesn't mean you're with people. Just because y'all was around each other when you was poor doesn't mean they was with you. It ain't about you moving up. You could have had nothing, even had a little bit, and they still would have taken that.
Yep. 100%.
It ain't about you go up there and all of a sudden, that just means you didn't have the eyes already to see it. And as you get up, you get a little bit more perspective. You can see it more clearly, but they was never for you. The people that are for you when you're poor are going to be for you when you're rich.
Yep.
That don't change. And if they stop, that means they're not for you. They're for your circumstances.
Yeah, it's just because that thing was convenient.
That's it.
You're a convenience store.
That's it.
You're open 24/7, so they always have access to you, but you have to be very careful about that.
That's like saying family is only for you if you're close. Then they're not family. If you got to be close in proximity to them to be family, then they're not family. And no, I don't think anybody would disagree with that saying. It's the same thing with the people in your life. If they're only okay with you because you got money or you don't, then they don't like you. They like what you got.
So that's the thing, is that I can understand everything that he's saying and how it goes. It's not because we give this thing to people, the family thing, the stamp of family. Yeah, but he's family. No, I'm gonna tell you this: it's okay to cut off people even if they're from your family. It's okay to not tolerate toxicity. It's okay. Maybe the only toxicity that you tolerate is System of a Down. It's okay to, oh yeah, but he's that. No, it doesn't matter. And I told that to my family when I cut off one of my family member. I said, let it be a message to all of y'all. You cross me, I cross you out. Don't be doing dumb shit. And I'm not going to go back on that. Yeah, it will happen, and people will celebrate you going down and stuff like that. They will 100%.
Yep.
Why? For different reasons, trauma, because they sick, because they're jealous, because they got, cross them off. The minute I know,
They'll celebrate your downfall more than they will celebrate someone they don't even know. Why? Because for whatever reason, because they know you, they feel like it reflects their own inadequacies. How did someone from where I came from get to a place where I couldn't or I didn't? Now, recognize that we all got a different journey to go through. We all got a different position to hold. Not everybody's going to get to this position. And even my position, there's people who are well beyond me. And there's people who are even well beyond them. But if I looked at everyone who was doing slightly better than me financially, I'll never be happy. That's why, people will say like, but do you ever think about upgrading this and doing this? No, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't have aspirations to be the biggest and the baddest or to even try to get there. It's not what I want. I want a balanced life. That's what I want. And if most people focus on that, have an income that's good for their level, having a life where they got good people around them, they would be much happier. But a lot of the times, all they see is, well, how many followers do you have? Not recognizing that even when you get to that point, there's so many other problems that you have to deal with that are misery that you probably can't handle. So it's like, why covet something that isn't for you when you can go find your own destiny? You're spending so much time looking at somebody else and hoping they fall, you forget to look at your own successful path. I'll never understand that. And the whole idea of envy is one of those emotions I can honestly say I've never felt. I have never in my entire life looked at other people's success, okay, and said, fuck, that should be mine. Never. Now, I'm not trying to say this, I'm better or whatever. It's just, it doesn't really compute for me. I don't care. You can be as successful. And that's why when I meet celebrities or people that big, it doesn't faze me in any type of way. Except for like Toni Braxton, she can get it. But everybody else, I don't care. I just want her to sing that deep voice for me, and I'll be very happy. He wasn't man enough for me.
Man enough for me.
Hey, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's not man enough for her.
Yeah, hey. I mean, listen, she with Birdman. I don't know what kind of man he be kissing other dudes. Okay, so boys being boys. Okay,
Boys being boys.
When my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
He's just kissing his son. You don't kiss your son on the lips.
We are moving on. I imagine for this guy's got to be incredibly devastating because already for a lot of people, losing is very hard on them mentally. And it takes a toll to have your family celebrating that in your darkest hours. That's got to hurt. But like the other person in the podcast says, it's a blessing in a disguise because it reveals to you people who are not for you. And if you understand that and you accept that, then you don't expect any of them. The problem for him and why it hurts him is because he still has an illusion in his head. He's still believing in something that's not real. Right? And I'm sure he's probably going to learn that eventually, whatever it is. But I don't expect a lot from a lot of people, to be honest with you. I know there's a lot of people who can't wait. I hope ABBA gets canceled. I hope something bad happens to ABBA. Bro, I could never imagine celebrating someone's downfall unless it's fresh and fit, and then I'll celebrate. But everybody else, I'm chilling. Okay? Coconuts in Barbados. Anything else?
No.
That being said, thank you for watching today's video. We got this.
Thank you for watching this video.
That's right. We got this from Reddit. So if you guys want to submit topics, go there. We also take it from the Discord. So go check out those links in below so we can find these good stories. All right. The more stories you send us, the more varied they are, the more likely we are to cover different things.